The human brain, a universe contained within the confines of our skulls, is an object of endless fascination. Its intricate network of billions of neurons firing in concert gives rise to everything that makes us human. Our thoughts, emotions, memories, dreams all originate from this complex organ. Imagine a world where we can fully comprehend the complexities of consciousness, where the secrets of memory and learning are laid bare. This is the promise of brain research, a field that stands at the forefront of scientific exploration. To truly appreciate the intricacies of the human brain, we must first familiarize ourselves with its basic architecture. Imagine a walnut, its wrinkled surface resembling the folds of the brain, and then divide it into three main sections. At the base of this structure lies the brainstem, an ancient structure responsible for our most primal functions. Encasing both the brainstem and cerebellum is the cerebrum, the largest and most evolutionarily advanced part of the human brain. This intricate landscape allows for an expansive surface area packed with billions of neurons that form the foundation of our thoughts, perceptions, and actions. A prominent feature of the cerebrum is its division into two hemispheres, the left and right, connected by a thick band of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum. While the two hemispheres appear remarkably similar in structure, they exhibit a degree of specialization, each side excelling in certain functions. To truly grasp the complexity of the brain, we must zoom in on its fundamental unit, the neuron. These specialized cells, numbering in the billions, form the intricate networks that underlie all brain functions. The synapse, the junction between two neurons, is a dynamic point of information exchange where the language of electricity is translated into the language of chemistry. When an electrical signal reaches the axon terminal, it triggers the release of chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. Each neurotransmitter has a unique chemical structure, allowing it to bind to specific receptors and exert distinct effects on the nervous system. Beneath the intricate folds and complex chemical signaling of the brain lies a hidden language, a symphony of electrical activity that orchestrates every thought, sensation, and action. This electrical symphony is the essence of brain function, the invisible force that drives our conscious experience. The electrical activity of the brain arises from the movement of charged particles, called ions, across the membranes of neurons. When a neuron receives a sufficient amount of excitatory input from neighboring neurons, it triggers a cascade of events that culminates in the generation of an electrical impulse known as an action potential. The electroencephalogram, or EEG, provides a window into the brain's electrical activity, allowing us to listen to the brain's symphony and decipher its complex patterns. Developed in the 1920s, EEG has become an indispensable tool in neuroscience research and clinical practice. Groundbreaking discoveries in neuroscience have revealed a remarkable truth. The brain is not fixed, but rather a dynamic, ever-changing organ, constantly adapting and rewiring itself in response to experience. This remarkable capacity for change, known as neuroplasticity, offers a glimmer of hope for personal transformation and recovery from neurological injury. By understanding the principles that govern brain plasticity, we can adopt strategies to enhance our cognitive abilities, promote mental well-being, and even facilitate recovery from neurological injury. Engaging in activities that require active attention, problem-solving, and critical thinking can help strengthen existing neural connections and promote the growth of new ones. These messengers, known as neurotransmitters, are the brain's chemical couriers, carrying signals across the tiny gaps or synapses between neurons. Some neurotransmitters act as excitatory messengers, increasing the likelihood that the receiving neuron will fire off its own electrical impulse. Others act as inhibitory messengers, dampening the activity of the receiving neuron, effectively silencing its voice in the ongoing conversation of the brain. Some neurotransmitters, like dopamine and serotonin, have become household names, linked to feelings of pleasure, motivation, and happiness. Others, like glutamate and GABA, may be less familiar but are no less crucial to brain function, acting as the brain's primary excitatory and inhibitory messengers, respectively. The brain's intricate network of neurotransmitters relies on a delicate balance, a finely tuned symphony of chemical messengers working in concert to orchestrate our thoughts, emotions, and actions. When neurotransmitter levels are out of sync, the brain's symphony can become discordant, leading to a wide range of neurological and psychiatric disorders. Memory allows us to travel through time, revisiting past experiences, retaining knowledge, and shaping our sense of self. The brain acts as a sculptor of experience, transforming the fleeting signals of our senses into lasting impressions that we can revisit and cherish. Memory is not a monolithic entity, but rather a multifaceted landscape encompassing different types of memories, each with its own unique characteristics and storage mechanisms. Sensory memory captures sensory input for a fraction of a second, allowing us to perceive the world as a continuous stream of information. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, acts like a mental sketchpad, holding a limited amount of information in mind for a short period. Consciousness, that elusive state of awareness, is perhaps the most profound mystery of the human brain. While the precise mechanisms underlying consciousness remain an active area of scientific inquiry, we know that consciousness is not localized to a single brain region. Imagine a symphony orchestra, its musicians playing in harmony, their individual contributions blending seamlessly to create a rich and complex soundscape. Thought, the engine of our mental lives, allows us to reason, plan, solve problems, and dream. The prefrontal cortex, the most evolutionarily advanced part of the human brain, plays a pivotal role in higher-level cognitive functions. Similarly, the prefrontal cortex acts as the brain's executive center, overseeing our thoughts, actions, and emotions. Emotions, those powerful surges of feeling that color our perceptions and drive our actions, are an integral part of the human experience. The limbic system, a collection of interconnected brain structures nestled deep within the brain, plays a central role in processing and regulating emotions. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure within the limbic system, acts as the brain's emotional sentinel, constantly scanning the environment for signs of potential threat or reward. Humans are inherently social creatures, hardwired for connection, cooperation, and belonging. The mirror neuron system, a network of brain cells that fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action, provides a neural basis for empathy and social understanding. This vicarious experience, mediated by mirror neurons, allows us to understand the actions, intentions, and emotions of others, fostering empathy and social connection. Our senses are our windows to the world, the portals through which we experience the richness and complexity of our surroundings. Sensory information, like the traffic in a bustling city, flows into the brain through a network of specialized pathways, each carrying a different type of sensory data. These neural highways, originating in our sensory organs, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin, carry electrical impulses, the language of the nervous system. Sight, often considered our most dominant sense, provides us with a rich and detailed representation of the world. The journey from photons to perception begins in the eye, a marvel of biological engineering that captures light and converts it into electrical signals that the brain can interpret. The lens, a transparent, biconvex structure behind the pupil, focuses incoming light onto the retina, a light-sensitive layer of tissue lining the back of the eye. Our brains are not simply blank slates at birth, awaiting the inscription of experience. They arrive pre-wired, carrying within their very structure a blueprint of possibility, a genetic inheritance that shapes our cognitive abilities, predispositions, and even our vulnerabilities to certain neurological and psychiatric disorders. Our genes, those tiny segments of DNA that encode the instructions for building and maintaining our bodies, orchestrate a symphony of molecular processes, guiding the formation of neural circuits, the production of neurotransmitters, and the efficiency of synaptic transmission. While our genetic inheritance provides the blueprint for our brains, it's the environment, the sum total of our experiences from the moment of conception onward, that shapes the intricate details of its architecture, sculpting its connections and influencing its function. Imagine a sculptor standing before a block of marble, its raw potential evident but its ultimate form yet to be revealed. The sculptor's chisel, guided by artistic vision, chips away at the stone, revealing the hidden beauty within. Similarly, our experiences, from the nurturing embrace of a caregiver to the challenges we face in our relationships and careers, act as sculptors of our brains, shaping its neural pathways, strengthening certain connections and pruning away others. This dynamic interplay between genes and environment, known as gene-environment interaction, underscores the remarkable plasticity of the human brain, its ability to adapt and change throughout life in response to experience. As we conclude our exploration of the human brain, we find ourselves humbled by its sheer complexity, its elegant organization, and its remarkable capacity for change. From the intricate dance of neurons and neurotransmitters to the coordinated activity of brain regions, the brain orchestrates a symphony of biological processes that give rise to the richness and diversity of human experience. We've journeyed through the brain's intricate landscapes, marveling at its ability to process sensory information, encode memories, generate emotions, and orchestrate our thoughts and actions. We've seen how the brain's plasticity allows it to adapt and change throughout life, shaped by the interplay of genes and environment, constantly rewiring itself in response to experience. This remarkable capacity for change underscores the profound influence of our experiences, both positive and negative, on the very architecture of our brains, shaping who we are and who we have the potential to become. Our journey into the brain, while enlightening, has only scratched the surface of its mysteries. Countless questions remain unanswered, beckoning us to explore further, to push the boundaries of knowledge, and to develop innovative tools and technologies to unlock the brain's remaining secrets. The future of brain research promises to be a time of unprecedented discovery, a time when we will unravel the mysteries of consciousness, develop effective treatments for debilitating neurological and psychiatric disorders, and harness the brain's remarkable plasticity to enhance human potential. Imagine a world where Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and other neurodegenerative disorders are a distant memory, where mental illness is no longer stigmatized but understood and effectively treated, and where we can enhance our cognitive abilities, boost our creativity, and deepen our emotional intelligence through targeted interventions. This is the promise of brain research, a field brimming with potential to transform human health, well-being, and understanding. As we venture into this uncharted territory, we must proceed with caution, guided by ethical considerations and a deep respect for the sanctity of the human brain. The knowledge we gain from brain research has the potential to reshape our understanding of what it means to be human, to blur the lines between the biological and the technological, and to raise profound ethical questions about our responsibility to use this knowledge wisely. The journey ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, but the rewards will be immeasurable. offering insights into the very essence of human existence and the potential to alleviate suffering, enhance human potential, and shape a brighter future for generations to come. Let us embark on this journey with a sense of wonder, a thirst for knowledge, and a deep commitment to using our understanding of the brain to create a better world for all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support our channel. Peace and love to all.